that's what it's all about. Captain James is coming in, so I'm going to bring him into the green into our studio. Hi, Captain James. Good morning.
Good morning. I just got my hair cut. I feel like $1,000,000. Look how beautiful this area is here I'm at.
Oh, Val, they'll let anybody on this show, man. You got a great haircut. I wanted to remind you that Kevin Simon, Gulf War Side, is also a barber. Okay, so you might be able to import him and do a custom cut there. Microphone is to you, James. You're not on the air yet. I wanted to give you a personal shout out today. Talked to him this morning. Eddie Floyd. Okay, Eddie Floyd, chatted with him at length this morning.
Cool. My buddy.
He sends you a personal message. And seriously, he said, give James McCormick all the love in the world from Eddie Floyd and America Matters Media. And it was from his heart, James. You know, I think he's jealous that I get you on air more than he does these days. Anyhow, microphones to you, James McCormick, Captain James McCormick.
All right. Are we? So, hey, look, it's great to be on here. We're going to be reviving the Continue Mission show. It used to be a radio show, used to be Blog Talk Radio. Now we're going to run this live on our the Veteran channel. But I think it's important to revive that. And I just had to find some appropriate times to do it. I've got my studio set up to do it in. Most Wednesdays, you'll see I'll be downtown D.C. And by Wednesday, I should be able to give you a pretty good update on, what the status is for, what's going on that week. Things in D.C. change week to week. I mean, there's a lot of people on there that want to know, what's going on with our country. And, as I was getting my hair cut today in a little town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and my barber and I were talking about, just basically the state of America and what's going on in the country, and the outright, insanity that you see out there. I'm going to tell you straight up that that I am not a socialist. Do not support any socialist ideology or communism whatsoever. I was part of the Cold War group that fought that crap. From 1985 until 1991, the Cold War ended in 1991, but it started in 1945, essentially. I guess officially some people say 47, some people say 46, but I promise you, when we started, divvying up Europe between the Soviet Union and the Allies, which of course they were considered an ally back then. That's when everything kind of started. The sad thing is that the most of the people that are, calling for this stuff now, they weren't even born when all that was going on. So they have no idea what it was like to live under the threat of a nuclear war that was constantly at our doorstep. They don't remember, the fall